I picked a crazy time to start doing this, huh? What's up, y'all, man? Hey, don't click off. Don't click off yet, you feel me? Because I know y'all sitting here, where Hayes at? Hey, man, relax. Relax, you feel me? I got y'all, man. Vaughn got y'all, bro. I'm going to get y'all together, all right? Anyways, man, like I said, there's not a better time I could have picked to start doing these videos and stuff because the NBA offseason has been insane, all right? I mean, we got Jaylen Brown. We got Jaylen Brown trades. We got all types of trades. We got Kawhi to the Raptors. We got everything going on. You feel me? So I'm here to break it down for you, bruh. So first things first, man. I'm gonna do this. Over here, got my cup ready, man. You see that? Say happy birthday. You know what I mean? It ain't picking it up too well. Say happy birthday. You feel me? Because I'm out here turning 29. You feel me? I'm getting up there. I got one more year in my 20s, but you know, we about to enjoy that. We about to get through that. But anyways, man, let's get right into it. So the first thing I'm over here thinking is, did Jaylen Brown really just get traded for Paul George? For Paul George, bruh? Like, I know that the Celtics got 2 firsts out of it, but they was over here talking about Jaylen Brown for Giannis at a certain point, and they didn't want to give up Hugo Gonzalez, right? That was the sticking point, and the Bucks really wanted, you know, one of their young players, and the Celtics refused to do it. So for them to turn around and you know, trade Jaylen Brown, you know, for Paul George, who has honestly been on a decline, you know, and 2 first-round picks, I don't love it. I don't really love it, you know, and it's not even the best first-round picks they could have gotten from the Sixers. So it just makes me wonder, man, what is the plan for the Celtics? You know, I guess they do get some draft capital. Maybe they can flip that and get somebody else that comes on the trade market. You know, maybe if Anthony Edwards requests a trade or something, now they got more assets to get for that. But like right now, I don't really know, man. I really don't know what they're gonna do. But as far as the Sixers, I mean, you got Tyrese Maxey, man. You got VJ Edgecombe. You got Jaylen Brown. You got Embiid down low, man. I mean, they really have like built a solid team. Obviously, it all comes down to can Joel Embiid stay healthy, and that's a tale as old as time, bro. You know, like every time I feel like we get into the we get into the playoffs or whatever, you know, this man breaking down, bro. Like, and it's crazy to me. So, you know, I feel like that's really where it resides, and we just got to see, you know, what they do. Like if they can manage Embiid's health correctly and just get to where they need to get, they got the pieces that can do it. So as long as you keep that man healthy when the time comes, you know, that's all that matters. But, you know, we seen before, like, it's not even always Embiid getting injured, you know, with, you know, things that he can control. Like, man had a, appendectomy? Is that how you say it? I don't even know. I'm saying appendectomy, bro. I don't even know. Y'all can correct me down low anyways, man. But listen, he had that, right? You can't even do nothing. Like, I feel like it's at the point where, bro, like, Joel Embiid, bro, he could have the worst luck. And Mud's going to be like, see, there you go. Boom. There he go again. There he go again getting injured. And it's like, bro, like, he couldn't even control that. You feel me? You know, some of it's unfortunate. You know, people don't like his style of play, all that flopping and stuff like that. But all in all, man, we got to see where they go with this with the Sixers. The Sixers got a nice little squad there, man. But as far as the Celtics, man, I'm really wondering what they do next. You know, right now, Brad Stevens, man, they over there testing your chain, bruh. They testing your chain, bruh. We got to see if it's real. I don't know, bruh, because, you know, you started off hot, man. But this trade got a lot of mugs questioning you right now, bro. Like, they trying to see, like, hey, bro, like, what's going on in Boston right now? You feel me? So we got to see, man. But, you know, my mom a Boston Celtics fan, so I root for them a little bit because I want to see her happy. You feel me? So, but the other thing, man, we got to talk about, bro. Like I said, NBA been going crazy, bro. Kawhi Leonard back to Toronto Raptors, bro. Why did you leave, my dog? Like, why did you even leave in the first place? That's what I'm wondering. Like, you had it all there, bro. Serge Ibaka done retired years ago, bro. He over there in the comments talking about, hey, with the eyeball emojis. Listen, bro, it's over. No, I'm sorry. It ain't. Listen, I ain't gonna say it's over for bro, but it's looking like it's over, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can delete that comment, bro. They ain't bringing it back. All right. I think they got Scotty Barnes right there. You know, they're gonna be solid. They gonna run with Jakob Poeltl. Maybe Serge Ibaka can be better than Jakob Poeltl, man. I don't even know, bro. I mean, Who knows, bro? They said Serge Ibaka been lying about his age anyways. So I don't even know. But all I know is that Kawhi should have never left. You feel me? Like you had it all there in the first place. You went to the Los Angeles Clippers. We know the Clip. I mean, the Clippers cursed to me, bro. They're a little cursed to me, man. I don't want y'all Clippers fans in the comments arguing with me and stuff like that. They might be a little cursed, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that man went there for what, like for 5 to 7 years, something like that, and accomplished nothing. They traded Shea for Paul George, which nobody at the time knew that Shea was going to become who Shea became. But it's just kind of like, damn, bruh. Like, nobody really got nothing out of it except an investigation with aspiration, man. Nobody got anything out of it besides Adam Silver poking his bald ass head up in their business, bruh. That's all they got. And then they traded him right back to Toronto. Now for the Clippers, they got some assets, bro. They got some draft picks. They just had a top 5 pick and drafted Keaton Wagler. I mean, they really got some stuff going over there in Clipperland. Like, if you look at that squad, they really look like a Clippers team. Like, it look like the Clippers team that you pulled up back at NBA Live 2005 or whatever, bro. and then you see this like random squad as a kid, and you like, who the f is these? Like, who are these bugs, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, that's the type of team it looked like. But from a realistic aspect, like, I do kind of like how the team is looking. As long as Garland got that toe thing figured out, bro, I don't be knowing what's going on with bro toe. But as long as he got that figured out, I'm looking forward to seeing what Keaton Wagler can do. I'm looking forward, to seeing Brandon Ingram there. So maybe it'll be good, man. They got a solid little team. They are in the West, so I'm not about to sit here and act like they're about to do, make noise or nothing like that. But I feel like they have a team that, as a Clippers fan, you can watch and maybe like enjoy it. You know what I mean? As far as the Toronto Raptors, I don't know how I feel about the fit between R.J. Barrett and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, y'all let me know, man. Like, y'all let me know. I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like I would prefer something else right there, but I'm not necessarily sure what type of player exactly. Like, Kawhi is so great that he usually can make a lot of things work, but he is getting older. Obviously, this is probably the area that he wants to retire in. So I think they can make some noise. I mean, they're a nasty defensive team. I still feel like they need a little bit more shooting. And they definitely need Emmanuel Quickly to stay healthy. And Jakob Poeltl for all that matters. But, I'm not really sure. I'm confident. I mean, they're in the East, so they could really make some noise. We got to see, man. We got to see where like players like LeBron go, bro. Like, I mean, we can move on to that, bro. Like, LeBron James, bro. This man's like, what, 42, bro? I mean, there's rumors going out like he's willing to possibly join a team like the Nuggets. I'm thinking it's between the Heat or the Cavs or maybe the Warriors. But it's like this man got an open mind to a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I was thinking maybe the Spurs. They signed Tobias Harris today, so I don't think that it's gonna be the Spurs. You feel me? But if it's something like the Nuggets, like I can imagine Jokic and Bron playing off of each other. Like that seemed like it makes sense. You feel me? Like Jokic is one of those guys where I feel like you pair him with anybody and he's gonna make that person look better or look good. And LeBron doesn't even need nobody to make him look better or nothing like that. But at the age he's at now, if he can go on a team with somebody as unselfish as that and plays like a big position like Jokic does, I would love to see it. Like, I would be willing to see that. But I'm very curious to see where he goes. Some people have, floated out the Sixers. Maybe he joins them. I don't really like the idea of, like, stacking a bunch of people, like, bunch of stars together. Like, I think the Sixers already have a good amount of mouths to feed. I don't know how I feel about adding another mouth to feed. You know what I mean? Like, I do kind of like when teams split that up a little bit. I don't think it's that successful when you, like, stack too many things. Like if he was to go play with Steph Curry, I think that would be like a beautiful connection. Clearly, they have like a good friendship, and we've seen them play on Team USA before. Like they seem like they play pretty good. You know what I mean? But other than that, like I don't know, like if I want to see him on a team like with the Sixers or something like that. Like I think he needs to go to a team where he can also be like a second option. not something where he would possibly be like a third or fourth option. Like I don't really see like LeBron James fit into that. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like if you're trying to utilize him to like his maximum value. So like I don't know, man. We're gonna see, but like that's gonna be one of the biggest talking points. I'm sure my guy Hayes is gonna break that down for you when that news drops. You feel me? I'm gonna be here having conversation with y'all, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk with y'all, man. I'm here to bring a different slice of whatever, like a different aspect of things like that. You know, I'm not really here to break the news down or nothing like that for you, man. I'm here to have a conversation with y'all, bro. Like that's really what I enjoy doing the most. But yeah, bro, we got to see. And as far as the Lakers, bro, I mean, hey, bro. Hey, they got the whitest team of all time, bro. I mean, come on, bro. We start at Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Jake LaRavia, Sandro Mama. I ain't even about to say that shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. Don't make me say that shit. Sandro Mama, you know, bro. And then at the 5, you got Walker Kessler, and the Walker Kessler trade was insane. I think they traded 2 firsts and 2 swaps, I believe, to the Jazz, and they still paid this man like 32 to 33, you know, annually. Like an annual average. It's crazy. Like that's a big, you know, expense to me. Like I'm a Bulls fan, so you know, initially I always wanted Walker Kessler. Like I will always talk about how much I wanted Walker Kessler. But if that was the price, like keep that mug away. Like y'all can have him, bro. Y'all can have him. Trust me, I'm cool with Nick Claxton over here, bro. I know he probably ain't Walker Kessler, but I wasn't trying to pay all that, bro. If that's what it took, bro. And that just teach y'all a lesson, bro. Don't work with Danny Ainge, bro. He gonna fleece you. He gonna fleece you, my guy. He gonna take everything you have, bro. I think Hayes was in the trade package, bro. Danny Ainge won it all. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on, bro. But yeah, I mean, shit. We gonna see, man. I just know that they gotta get a little bit more. They gotta get a little bit more diversity up in that lineup. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. You feel me? Like I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. You know, if you go to YMCA and you see a team with, you know, all white dudes, man, they gonna bust your ass. You feel me? They gonna play the best team ball you ever see. All right, hey, don't get on my ass either. I can say this. All right, my mama white. Anyways, listen, bro, listen. Enough about the Lakers, though. Actually, one more thing about the Lakers. They also got Quentin Grimes. They did get Colin Sexton. They have some solid guards off the bench, assuming that, you know, they do come off the bench, because I assume that Luka and Austin Reeves is the backcourt. But you know, they have some depth. I think they really are lacking perimeter defense, so I got to see where they get that from. But that's kind of the biggest worry for me with this team is perimeter defense. So if they can address that, maybe they have a little solid nucleus. I don't like the idea that they traded away all their like tradable first round draft picks, because I don't like. I mean, it's the Lakers, so like I'm pretty sure they're betting on free agency as always. But as we've seen, like free agency isn't necessarily the same, and I think a lot of teams, like we saw with, you know, Danny Ainge and the Jazz, they want to trade their guys, you know, so they can still get assets for them. And he was a restricted free agent, but even for the unrestricted free agents, they're going to trade their guys like a year or two before their contract expires. Like these teams aren't trying to lose these guys for nothing no more. I mean, we saw it with Giannis. Like we see it all the time now. So, you know, I do worry about the Lakers trading away their first round pick. So we just got to see like what they do with that. You know what I mean? That's not my like favorite idea of doing stuff, but I mean the Lakers done pulled a rabbit out the hat before. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they ain't that worried, because they know that they're LA and they're like, listen, bro, the next star that requests out is gonna force their way to us anyway. So as much as it would piss me off, maybe that's what they banking on. You feel me? They got Luka there, but listen, you can only play around for so long before Luka say deuces, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And God forbid the Dallas Mavericks open up some cap space again. Another topic, man. So I wanted to touch on this part real quick, man. Ja Morant to the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers, bro, they have had me confused for a little bit now. Ever since they hired that new owner, bro, he over there giving his coach some candy from the dollar store. Probably took that out of his paycheck, bro. I mean, I don't really understand. Like, I feel like the Ja Morant and Damian Lillard backcourt, we're sitting there and we're like, oh, this shit look nice on paper. And then we see that shit for 10 to 20 games in, and we're like, one of these mugs got to go. You feel me? And maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think. But, like, it's definitely something that I'm, like, paying attention to. And I'm like, damn, like, will this work? Like, I know they do kind of play differently. Like, Damian Lillard obviously can stretch the floor a little bit. And Ja Morant is more of a, slasher, obviously. But they both operate mainly, like, with the ball in their hands. So I'm curious to see how they work together. They do have some nice defense with Tumani Kamara. Obviously, Denny Avdija had a breakout season last year. But I do worry about guys like Shaedon Sharp getting squeezed, or Scoot Henderson. I believe they still have Drew Holiday. So I'm a little curious how their guard rotation plays out. But maybe it all works out for them. So we got to see. You feel me? But I don't know, man. I saw a picture. They said John in the starting lineups, they had a little metal detector. That's what he went to go through every time he get his name called during the starting lineups. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. We gonna have to see. I talked about Giannis a little bit earlier, man. Giannis to Miami. I think people are a little. At first I originally thought Norman Powell was gonna stay. But he didn't. So I do worry a little bit about the shooting. They got Tim Hardaway Jr., so that's a nice pickup, you feel me? And he fits in really well as a veteran on that team. It's Eric Spoelstra, so I'm never going to put nothing past him. Like, the boys always play hard. Like, and you putting Giannis on that, like, I feel like it reminds me of when Jimmy Butler went there, and everybody was like, oh, he don't got enough. He ain't going to win. But then, like, he still took him to the finals, you feel me? And, like, still put up big games. So, like, can Giannis do that? Like, we have to wait and see. But I don't necessarily hate their team, man. I really don't. Like, I think it could be a little solid. And I'm not even the biggest Miami Heat fan because, like, my friend Mauricio, he just be talking shit about them. Like, he just be hyping them up all the time, like, for every year. He's, like, the biggest Miami Heat fan I know, bro. So, I have a low-key little hate spot for them in me, bro. But, if I'm being unbiased, I do kind of like their team. But I do think they probably need a little bit more perimeter scoring. So maybe Wiggins can be that. And we'll just have to see, man. But like I said, I trust Eric Spoelstra, so we're going to have to see. LaMelo to Minnesota, man. That's going to be fun. One of them guys got to play some perimeter defense. They do have Jaden McDaniels. They're still missing like a power forward, I believe. I don't think they signed one. I was hoping they got John Collins, but they didn't. So I wish they kept Nas Reed. That would have been amazing. But I like the fact that they're trying, man. Like, when you got a player like Anthony Edwards, you really can't let that just like go to waste. You know what I mean? You really got to try different things. I know people don't necessarily like LaMelo Ball, but like, these are personally my two favorite players on one team. So like, I'm looking forward to see them play together. Honestly, we just gonna have to see if it works. Like, and if LaMelo can stay healthy, that's always a question. And then if he can actually buy into a winning team, because like, we have not seen LaMelo win at a high level, and in the NBA. So we really have to see. I think it's good that he's on a team now with somebody that is basically like, that's his team. Like, it's Anthony Edwards' team. So I do think that's a positive. And they do have a defensive infrastructure with McDaniels and Gobert. So we just have to wait and see, man. The bench is always a question. They did keep Io, so that's nice. Dante DiVincenzo, it sucks that he went down. I'm not really sure what they plan to do with him. But I think it's going to be a fun team to watch. And it really just matters on how they gel together. You know what I mean? For the Bulls, man, I want to talk about my Bulls real quick before I get out of here, man. Josh Giddey, Norman Powell, Modest Buzelis, Caleb Wilson, Nick Claxton. Solid. I mean, that's a solid starting five. Like, that is a solid enough starting five that you won't be the worst team in the league, probably. You won't be making, like, crazy noise. I don't think you're, like, a big threat, but you're going to be fun, bro. I really like what Bryson Graham is doing with the team. Like, I think a lot of Bulls fans have been overreacting a little bit. With some of the moves that he's make. It started with the second round thing, and like, I kind of agree where it's like, you shouldn't have traded the second round pick for cash and then like pick swaps, because like, pick swaps is just swapping your own picks. It's not like an extra pick. So like, I would have preferred that he traded number 38 for like another future pick if he wanted to move it down the line. But I'm not about to sit here and cry about a second round pick, bro. Like, we've seen what the second round has become with college players getting paid more and stuff like that. So I'm not about to sit here and cry about that, you feel me? But as far as everything else, it was a great draft. Caleb Wilson, Dalen Swain. I like the bench. I would prefer they move Okoro, get another shooter there or something like that. But all in all, I mean, it's a solid team right now, bruh. So I look forward to the development of the young guys because that's truly where everything lies. You know, that's truly the most important thing. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, this is my first video. I hope y'all loved it, man. You know, I'm gonna keep doing this soon. I'll keep doing this for y'all. You know, here and there. Hayes still gonna be running his breaking news and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be here for y'all with conversation, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all comment down below anything that y'all feeling about the takes or what you think. We here to have positive discussion, man. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all listening. If y'all made it to the end, man, I appreciate y'all. Whatever team you rooting for, I wish y'all the best. But hey, at the end of the day, man, I'm Vaughn. I'm out, y'all.